Welcome, everybody. Session 10 already. It's hard to believe that we've already made it this far into our campaign for the Lost Mine of Phandelver. Our party of adventurers are here again tonight. I'm Tim Anderson, aka Renfill, your game master, dungeon master, whatever you want to call me. And I'm joined by Chrisma, Edwardor, Sorensen, Sparrow, Bandicoot, and Simmerg as we head into the 10th session for our ongoing campaign as they continue to seek out adventure of in the realms of Forgotten Realms. That's repetitive nonsense. In the world of Faerun. There we go. A little bit of quick update stuff as we get going. If this is your first time tuning in, don't forget you can earn channel points by watching, and you can spend those channel points by purchasing items for the player characters. You can control the actions of a player character to help or hinder. You can also go for broke and control me, the game master, to help or hinder the party if you want to add a little bit of extra flavor to what we've got going on. And we've also got an ongoing giveaway as we march down towards subscribers. Once we get to 50 subs, we're giving away this hand-painted miniature. At 100, we're doing this guy, and at 200, we're doing this guy. And those will be hand-painted to the specifications of the winners when we do the raffles for that. So if you want a chance at that and you want to support the channel here and support what everybody's doing, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well as follow along here on Twitch. And if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, all those good things, and check the links below. We've got descriptions, we've got links to Discord, we've got links to Nathan's YouTube channel, links to Simmerg's YouTube channel, links to Sparrow's Twitch channel, and all the places everybody's producing shorts and clips and all this other stuff. So make sure you go check all those links out and follow at all of those places. Welcome everyone who is tuning in, folks. Nathan already answered that question right off the bat. Thank you, sir. Fantasy Grounds is the program that we're using. Let me get the map shared to everybody. Excuse me. I have Earl Grey hiccups. Everybody got the map?
Yes. The
Yes.
zombie infested.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So when last we left off, let me get this put back into the chat for everybody. You came in off the trail. Gradually, the trail becomes an old, overgrown lane winding between dilapidated buildings, choked in vines and brush. Ahead of you, in the middle of the settlement, there arises a steep hill upon which stands a stone tower with a partially collapsed roof and an adjoining cottage. A dirt road hugs the base of the hill and winds its way between old stone houses, many of which are roofless ruins with interiors open to the weather. Other buildings appear more or less intact. The whole place is eerily silent, and there is a wooden sign nailed to a post right by where you set up camp, which says, "Danger! Plant monsters and zombies, turn back now." And the night before, not only did you deal with an owlbear attack and survived, by the way, good job on that, you also dealt with some ash zombies, which none of you had ever seen before. But you did manage to get a rest in there finally, so you wake up the next morning completely refreshed, ready to face the day ahead of you. And the ruins of Thunder Tree, which the reason you came here, if I'm not mistaken, was because the woman you had rescued in the ruins of the manor, the red, what were those guys called? The Red Brand?
Red brands,
Yeah,
yeah.
Red
Yeah,
Brand.
the woman you had rescued with her two kids said that she had, she couldn't reward you then, but her family had left a precious heirloom behind. I believe Sorensen, your character, took notes as to where that was located, correct?
Yeah, it was in the it was in a home to the southeast of these ruins somewhere.
Okay, so you are in the northwest section of these ruins, and you're basically camped on the outskirts of town on the road with that sign, as mentioned, straight in front of you. Let's begin.
We should turn back.
Go back to town.
Run away.
So, do you guys want to walk along the path that is here, and we can just kind of explore as we go? There's obviously a house right there to our south.
Mhm.
Right.
You know,
And I know we wanted to check them out. Do we want to check out the south one or the east one or?
I say we go systematically. So
Okay.
the one to the south, and then we'll make our way to the east.
All right.
Okay, so we'll start making our way that way.
I would like to
Um,
stealth before we move. I'm gonna stealth.
Okay, good.
this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna walk up, but when I do, I'm gonna use divine sense.
Okay,
you go.
that is.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That takes a spell
Ooh, does it?
slot, or is it a free action?
Is it?
Check it.
It's-
see.
as an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. I don't think it.
Okay,
I don't
so
think this
it's-
one actually takes a spell slot. Yeah.
Okay, so you're directing your attention to the building in
Mm.
front of you, correct?
Well, it's within 60 feet, so it's just around me. So it's gonna be.
All right, let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and basically in a circle around you. Okay. Everybody can move your characters up, by the way.
And another thing I figured out on here, I don't know if it matters for line of sight or not, but if it does, the arrow is supposed to be the way your character's facing. If you just click your character
Oh.
portrait and use
Green.
the mouse wheel with shift, you can move which direction you're facing.
Oh,
I did not know
really?
that. Hold on.
I just figured that out.
Oh, that's
Sorry,
sick, dude.
I was moving your character by accident. Sorry.
Nice, man.
I was
That's
trying to
cool. The
figure that
little
out.
yellow dot.
So
Yeah.
how did you do that again?
You just make sure you got your character selected, so
Uh-huh.
and then hold shift and use the mouse wheel.
Yeah, that's cool.
Chris, I'm gonna experiment with your character real
Ah.
quick.
I don't know if it affects line of sight or not, but
You said shift and
Yeah, it's still scrolling
Yeah.
my window.
Are you?
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry, I'm keeping my mouse on too. I don't know if that matters. Oh, it does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
did,
keep the
yeah.
mouse on your
and
character.
hold shift, then do the mouse wheel.
oh, the mouse wheel. Oh, I'm herping
Yeah.
and derping. I
Yeah.
was like left clicking and trying to rotate it.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it affect your line of sight?
Sure.
Doesn't seem like it did
I don't
here
think
at
it
least.
does. Well,
Okay,
that's
alright.
something interesting to learn.
Yeah,
Chris,
still cool. We could do like back attacks, which way people are facing, etc. So
te explico
wonder
esto en un rato. Más
If
tarde
that
te
affects
explico.
like a cone spell.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you can draw cones somehow. I haven't figured that out
I
yet.
can explain that to you, but yeah,
Okay.
that's probably what that's for, is how to direct your cone attacks and stuff. So we learn something new every night, folks, even though
This
we've been
is-
using Fantasy
This
Grounds for a
is-
couple months now.
This is what we need to start making, little tips
Yeah,
and
little
tricks.
tip videos. Perfect. All right, so you do not detect any sort of undead within 60 feet of where you're at right now.
That means plant monsters.
Right.
And
so I
as
can
you,
do this 3 times total, FYI, y'all.
before you have to
That's
rest.
my charisma. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So basically, I use it now, and it says until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
You know the location. So basically, I can. It says 1 plus your charisma modifier, which is +2 for me, so I can use it 3 total
Okay.
times if we need to try and use it. So
All right. The
put it out there.
building that you just approached, this westernmost cottage, cowering in the shadow of an old tree, is a crumbled stone cottage with no roof. Weeds are rampant here.
Said plant
Weeds.
monsters.
They
Weeds
did.
would be monsters.
I'm feeling like it is.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to?
Yeah.
Do we want to explore the contents of said house?
We probably need to, check everything to find that amulet or no, we don't know what it is, right?
Well, we don't know
Other
who
part?
else. We don't know who else left heirlooms here either.
True.
Yeah, there could be any. Oh boy,
Yeah,
The
you saw
rogue
that
is
too.
Nice.
seeing heirlooms.
that's how much
Okay.
damage this emerald just took.
Gosh. But basically, I'm okay. So 2 plus 2 overkill that just happened.
Wow.
That'd be unfortunate. See you
All
later.
right.
No plus for you all suckers.
So are you are you stealth Idrildor?
I am stealthed.
Do you want to take a peek? Maybe not go inside because but maybe just
Look in
get
the
close
window.
to peeking.
I absolutely would love to do that.
Yeah.
Nice.
For
And I'm gonna
50
move-
gold.
I'm gonna move to here just in case there's
Yeah.
craziness happens.
Yeah, I'm other side of you just in case as well. Look right there.
I'll hide behind a tree to the north.
Yeah.
Take a nap while you're there, would you? Just
Bounty Code's gonna be playing super safe tonight.
Then the tree eats him.
Yeah, true. Be careful
Yeah.
with that tree.
Did that not update?
Yes, it did. Sarah was reading something.
Okay,
Oh.
how about I have a heart attack?
Well, hang on. Yours did not. Simmerg's and Sorensen's did.
No.
Are you
Oh,
want?
what?
Are you wanting to move up?
Oh.
Yeah, just right in front of the.
Okay.
And I would like I am stealth, so I'm just gonna investigate the area for any sort of treasure or anything of value or plant monsters.
All right, hang on. Let me
Come out wherever you are.
let me find your character sheet here since I need to roll for you.
Also for plant monster.
Yeah.
Since you're having issues here. That's an investigation check, yes?
Yeah.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary. Everything's covered in tree brushes and vines and ivy. Inside, you just see a crumbling interior, ruined pieces of wood and old furniture. Nothing of value, it looks like.
Okay. This looks like a bust, guys. I don't see anything in here, but it's hard
Okay.
to see through all the rubble. But it's all I
Forward
don't
and
see.
onward.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. Forward
Okay.
and onward south, yes.
Keep going south.
Yeah, I'm
Or do
thinking you said
okay.
southern part of the. Yeah, so I'm gonna move. I can't tell what this is. If this
Yeah,
is
I
like
can't tell either.
a degum, I'm gonna move into the area right there, just a little bit. Doorway or whatever entry. Some sort of ruins here, huh?
What you see there?
I don't see anything, man. It's just an empty place. I mean, I could do like investigation, but I probably wouldn't have the luck some of y'all
Are you
would.
staying behind the tree, Bounty?
Yeah.
What's going on there? See a lot of dice.
Okay.
The hell's going on? It's a little concerning, right?
Yeah.
'Cause we don't know
Well,
what that's even about.
I feel like that's to see if they see me stealth.
Oh.
Might be.
You do?
So, that's one building right there. I can't even tell. It's like
It
L
looks-
shaped or something.
Yeah, it's it looks, I mean, from what I can tell, it's I mean, I don't know if I need to do investigation here, but I mean, I could, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wouldn't
I'm
hurt.
going to
yeah.
roll investigation here.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is why I try not to roll unless need
No,
be.
10's average.
All right. As you enter this building,
Oh,
Oh,
hi.
no.
Simmerg,
There we go. I was waiting for the thump.
Uh-oh.
That was too
Twig
good to be
blight.
true.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh
There's
my
actually stuff
gosh.
here. Just kidding.
See, perception worked.
Yeah, these things must not be. What in the hell are they? Slow mo. I'm turning around, looking at my friends.
Twig blight.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Twig blight 6?
Oh my
Oh
god!
my
what?
lord, have mercy.
all right. So
What
as
happens
you
when I step forward? Should've
as
sent
you
the road.
step forward into the room, the overgrowth on either side of the doorway that you just stepped through separates itself from the wall, and it looks like this kind of tree-shaped creature with vines and leaves and everything out of it. And as it pulls itself away from the wall with the crackling of leaves and twigs and dead brush, it kind of gives this creepy moan and like the grinding of wood against wood. And you're going to take a couple of attacks.
Oh, of course you are.
Shocker.
That's a miss.
Oh man, I can't believe that just happened.
All right, that's number 4.
His claws.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything then. One more roll.
Ooh.
Said a couple. That's 2. We're just kidding. Dang. Oh, you just see what he just did there? You see that?
Oh my gosh.
All right, so as it claws for you, it's going to miss the claw, but it's going to, as it lurches forward to claw you, it's going to bump into you, and both of you are going to fall prone. When this creature is basically essentially going to land on top of you. Next round, Simmerg, I'm gonna have you roll
God.
to disengage and like push this thing off of you. But that's
Wow.
what just happened at the moment. Everybody else, go ahead and roll for initiative at this point. Also, Simmerg, you roll for initiative too.
Okay, got it. Cool. I was like, am I just stuck here? Just like,
Yeah, so it doesn't even get to.
I'll bless from down under. I swear. Hold on.
Bless us from under the thing.
Bless from below. That doesn't sound
Below.
Yeah, I don't know if I want a blessing from below.
Is
I
it a
pronounce
twig in your
purse.
pocket?
All right, Idridor, you can't control
Well,
your character. You said
I was gonna see if maybe did we ever try just closing the map and resharing the map? Did we try that?
I did not.
Oh,
Let's
that
try
would
it.
probably work.
Let's
Yeah.
try it and see what happens. I'm gonna close
Okay.
the map. I gotta pull it up again, so give me a second because I had it.
I researched the crap out of that one night. I just was
me too.
determined to find it, and all I could find was people with network issues. That was literally
That's
all I could
literally
find.
all I could find too was network stuff.
Yep.
Sharing map
We need
again.
a new network layer.
Did that solve it for you?
I don't know. I'm fixing to roll initiative. Let's see what happens. Negatory.
Negatory. All right. Well, I will just continue for now. I know it sucks, but it's a workaround so you don't have to keep disconnecting. I gotta bring up your character sheet. All right. So we need to roll your initiative.
I guess after you do that, I'll log off and come
Okay.
back in and see that.
Yep.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
cool.
You've got time because Chrisma. So Chrisma's gonna get an attack. Sparrow's gonna get an attack. Then Ildador, and then we'll have Simmerg to see what he can do against the Twig Blights.
Good luck.
Once he gets around to this, we'll see. Actually, he's after that, so we'll do the bad guys first. All right, Chrisma, it's your turn. You can choose to do whatever you want at this point.
Okay.
You actually, I don't think you can see any of the creatures from here, so maybe all you saw was,
I
you saw Simmerg fall down in the doorway, and you see some sort of like tree creature. ¿Recuerdas los Ents en las películas Señor de los Anillos? They're like small versions of that. And it's on top of Simmerg, and it's like trying to eat his face.
You didn't say anything about trying to eat me a
I was
minute
saying,
ago.
is it
What?
romantically trying to eat his face, or like?
Doesn't feel like it from where I'm laying, homie.
no.
It's a whole lot of against my consent going on over here.
Oh my gosh.
So
Watch those twigs.
I need to do something to I need to use something I need to ¿cómo se dice?
well, you can try to shoot it if you want. Can you see on your screen, Chris? I can't see what you can see.
Yeah.
Can you see the one? Oh, you can totally see the other ones too.
This
Yeah, and there's one over there in the bushes too. So whichever ones you
was
can.
can I move?
Yes, you can move.
And then yes here and this is the not if I have my
You could attack the.
yes I'm going to
Yeah.
attack the number 3 is in front of
Yeah, he's
me.
in the building, but you can see it through the crumbling walls.
So I cannot shoot from here where I am.
Yes, you can, but you need to unselect Sorensen. You have Sorensen targeted.
Yeah.
So click on. There you go.
Yeah, and then I have to check if I have this. I have my I don't know.
Against my consent. You hit
It was.
Chris.
I didn't choose this.
Okay. Okay.
All right, it's dead.
Nice. Okay. All right. All right. That's good
Nice.
news. That's good news.
That is good news, homie.
And you're
Good
not.
job. Good job.
You are super.
Okay. Sparrow, you're
Sorry.
up.
All right, I'm going to cast Bark Skin on Shadowbane.
Okay.
How will we tell the difference between him and the things now?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Good question. All right, Ildador, can you do anything?
If you would share the map, I would try.
Okay. I forgot about that.
It's all good.
Should be shared.
Yep. Now, theoretically, I'm still stealthed unless they detected me.
They did not.
Okay, so there's the one on Simmerg. Let's see, I can move 25 feet. Okay, so I can come. Boy, that's pretty tricky. Because he's like right in the doorway, isn't
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
he? I guess I'm gonna try to. Is he? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to attack the one that's on top of Simmerg, I guess.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Let's
I
see what we
appreciate that.
You have
I'm not gonna say
advantage.
You know what I'm thinking.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, thanks for not saying it out loud.
Let's see.
Appreciate it, homie. For real.
Advantage.
So you're what? You're attacking and then teabagging, or
No, what's wrong with you? No.
Alright, I
I'm
hit.
not
Going
saying
off
it.
the rails.
Gosh.
all right? That's a dead.
Thank you.
Twig blight.
2d6. Oh, okay. Woohoo. That's right.
All right,
Unbelievable.
nice.
Oh wait, I'd like to go back into stealth before my turn is over. If I can.
DC 10.
Okay, sweet.
All right, so you're back into stealth. All right, to Twig Blight 1. Roll real quick. Roll your strength save, Simmerg. See
All
if
right.
you get up before he attacks you.
All right, hold on. To the old gods and the new, right?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
okay. So you Isidore came in, killed the creature that was over you, and then you were able to push yourself up as this creature is swinging at you. So no advantage, just a normal attack.
Hmm.
Okay.
Feel sus, man.
Twig Blight 2.
You're the only one in the building, so
I know, right?
Where is Twig Blight 2 at?
he's the one up in the
Oh, I
corner
see
on
him
the
now.
north.
It took me a
Yeah.
second. I was like, where is he?
He
All
does
right.
blend in.
Yeah, he's gonna move up and he's gonna attack Chrisma.
Oh,
That's a
there's an
hit.
opening over there. Okay,
Oh, I see it.
I didn't even know that.
All right.
Nope.
Twig Blight 5.
Oh man, there's some good clipping going on tonight.
Oh, yeah.
20 feet.
Alfina's on it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so it moves up. This one's gonna move up and attack. That's a hit. Okay.
2, 3.
And
Just remember, guys, it's gonna be a long time before we get to rest. So
True story, my friend.
every piece of hit point counts.
Yes.
okay, as they're attacking,
Say two more just showed up. What the heck?
Whoa.
as they're attacking, to the building to the west, two more of the creatures detach
Oh.
themselves from the wall.
Oh,
Yo, I
no.
expected that. Come on.
Yeah, but
Potions,
you
baby.
didn't
So
see
happening.
Did you miss the bag again?
Yeah.
anything.
I did forget to check under the bed, so I'm
There
gonna
is-
stay.
They're hiding.
Always monsters under the bed.
Just-
Yeah, that's what my kids say.
Hang on.
They're like Groots. They're splitting.
I know, right?
I am Groot.
They don't look cute like Groot.
Hmm.
Speaking of monsters under your bed for your kids, side note, I definitely have hid under my kid's bed before when he goes to bed and I grabbed his leg as he was crying.
No, you did not.
my Yeah.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that's horrible.
That's
I would
amazing.
pee
You're a legend.
myself.
Oh my god. I wouldn't sleep for a month.
The best,
Oh my
the best is hide under hide under someone's bed. It's gonna be a grown up. It don't matter. It don't matter. Hide under somebody's bed. The dog's in the bed with them. They know that. They're petting it. Their hand droops down and lick their hand. That will freak them out.
That's a good way to get murdered at my house. I'm gonna come out swinging.
Oh my god.
All right,
Oh my
Simmer,
goodness.
you're up,
All right.
man.
I'm just gonna take what do we got here? We got a 1
I guess
healthy
this
1 right
one's
here.
fast.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a swing with Talon on this one right. Oops.
You don't want to make out with it first.
Absolutely not. This is
No,
supposed to
definitely don't.
It's a little familiar.
right there.
I feel like those twigs that like grow on your face or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss the part about this is against my consent. So
That's a hit.
and
All right.
smack it.
Finish
Not
it.
with though. Come on.
Okay. All right. Now we
Works,
know.
it
Now we
works.
know.
I need to stop talking when I do these things. It's
All right,
like not.
Bounty Code, you're up.
Oh, you got the +5, so it still wasn't that bad. It was still pretty good.
Yeah, it's fair.
Hold everything in reserve.
Okay, twig blight number 8. I'm gonna try to do my cantrip on it. Very low level, lower than level 1.
Like guy's pointing it out.
He's being resourceful.
And
no.
I missed. See, 0 damage.
Sorensen,
Oh.
you're up.
I love it. It's the best way to combat getting nerfed right there. All right, so let me see. I'm just going to go for this guy right here. Let me just move up to him, to his side here, and that's this guy with my long sword.
That's a hit.
Sweet.
That's right.
It's dead.
All right.
Okay. Next up is Shadowbane.
All right. So he can see. For him, it seems pretty dark. Is it just because it's night, or?
You probably just need to click on him.
Yeah, it went darker than Sparrow's,
Hmm.
but she has dark or night vision or dark vision or whatever it's called. All right, so I'm not sure how to get him in the door because I'm not sure where the opening is. But I want to go up to 6, I think.
You're going through the doorway. Okay, you're going to provoke an attack of opportunity from
Yeah,
Oh,
Blight
well,
8.
I can't
you can
see.
attack the one that I missed.
Where is
North,
he?
northwest.
Is he not
of-
visible for you for some reason?
No.
Yeah, he's right beside him.
Should be
Yeah.
able to see it now.
I think I got too much going on my screen, maybe.
Okay. He's literally right on top of Shadowbane, like northwest of Shadowbane. One
Oh.
square.
You can attack him.
Oh, okay. So that one, I gotta untarget 6. All right, so I'll attack him. Mhm.
We need to buy Shadowbane some glasses.
Yeah, apparently.
Nice.
There you go. Oh, thank you for saving my life.
Okay. Chrisma, your turn.
Okay.
Poor, weak, squishy sorcerer.
I'm
Oh,
going
boy.
to try to
Such drama.
shoot this same with number 2. Sorry.
Mhm. You need to target it.
Yes.
Well, you killed the first one. You killed number 3, so now you have number 2.
Yeah, this is number 2.
Excuse me. That's a
Mhm.
hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
This seems almost
yeah.
too easy.
You
I'm
guys,
feeling
you guys are
uneasy.
slaughtering them. Good job.
Sarcasm from the sorcerer.
That's funny.
Okay, don't anger the DM, Bounty.
I'm just stating the obvious.
Sparrow's up next.
All right.
Oh, man.
All right. So I can see the one in the building.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll just use my bow, if that's.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Past swords, or is it somewhere?
Yep.
Oh, well, here goes nothing.
Just yell duck as you shoot.
Yeah,
Doc
4.
Sim!
4.
That was close.
That was close.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, yeah.
It's a door. You're up.
All right. Well, Sim's like right in the doorway, but that's okay.
push him.
Push him. Just shove him. Can I
Use
get
your
around him?
Yeah, you can
Brain.
get around him. It's
Oh,
crumbling
okay, well.
ruins doorway. So
Okay.
Remember that
all right.
next time y'all need a bless, all right?
There we go. All right. I'm going after this guy. I am stealthed still, so can do this.
Ooh.
okay.
Boy, these things have like no hit points.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're gonna just come back.
Arrow, you need to think it, homie. Does bad things happen when we say them out loud?
I'm
Like
gonna-
owlbear.
All right,
It is
Simmer,
funny,
you're up.
Sage advice.
As this happens, another one comes wandering in through the southern door. Wah, creak, creak, wooden groaning.
Hold you, Hoey. It's okay. It's just a twig thingy. It's fine. It's not
It's all
owlbear or ash duster.
Oh, good.
This doesn't seem right.
I mean, I'm with you. Just not gonna say anything about any of this because wishful thinking. I feel like something ominous lurks, but I'm not gonna talk about what it could be or anything or confirm or deny that it is. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Awesome. I'm gonna charge on up to homie here, and I'm gonna give him a good old 1, 2.
Love tap.
Love tap. It's a little old slice of
Love tap, baby, love tap. There we go.
yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
All right,
There
with
you
a
go. Look at
creak
that.
and a groan, the tree creature falls asunder, and you have
Yeah.
made
Good
it
job,
past.
team.
I know. Great job.
Good teamwork.
Yeah, check
Anything
the GPS.
anything in there, guys?
Yeah, Bounty, I really loved the distractions and the misdirections. It was beautiful, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It was awesome.
Don't forget the singing. That
Yeah.
was awesome.
Well, there's two
True.
buildings here. There's the building you're in, and then there's another building to the east where more of the creatures came from.
Oh, okay.
So I would like to once more, since I'm up a good bit, I want to use my divine sense again.
Okay. And I forgot to
2
have
out
you
of
roll
3.
for it the first time, so just roll
Yeah.
a 20.
Is it just a D20, right? Okay.
Yeah. Against well, it's perception, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's all good. Just roll your perception roll.
oh, you want me to do that instead?
Yeah.
Okay, to do it right. Okay, cool. Da, 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 da.
Although I think this might be automatic, to be honest with you.
Really?
Does it say there's a roll for it, or does it just say you automatically?
It doesn't say it.
All right, don't worry about it. You don't sense
Yeah.
anything in the immediate vicinity that are undead.
Okay, cool.
Is there any treasure or valuables in this building?
Roll for
It
it.
might be yeah.
Investigation, is that what he needs to roll?
Yeah.
I'm in here and I'm also gonna
That
roll
sucks.
it. Actually, you know
Because
what?
I rolled a 17, but nobody sees it.
All right, I'll do it for you. No
Aw.
worries.
That is
Wasn't it a 20?
You don't see anything in this building.
Oh, that means there might be something in the other building.
Do you guys have to leave that building to get to it, or is there like an
there's-
entrance over there?
There's
in front of me.
Yeah, there's an exit to the south here that you can go through. The south of this western building. And looks like you might be able to get around.
Yeah, Idrildor, could you go down through the door in front of me and maybe creep around stealth and see if you can find anything or see anything towards
Oh.
that?
Definitely do
I
that.
feel
I'll
like
move
we
your
should avoid any of the big trees around.
I'll move your character,
I'm
Jody.
not feeling good about the shrubbery.
So real quick, I'm gonna roll
Ah.
something for your character here.
Okay.
Oops, that's the wrong roll. That wasn't persuasion. I meant perception. Yeah, you're
Talk
persuading the
those trees into their trees.
All right, you don't see anything, so you go around. Rolling again. Nothing. You get into the building.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh, you're
Well, he's stealth, so.
Yeah, I'm still.
Okay.
I'm just moving around.
I
Um,
know, I'm just waiting for.
You search the eastern cottage, and you eventually discover an old chest among the roots of the tree that's growing up through the
Yes.
middle of this house.
Roots of the
Awesome.
tree. Maybe you
Roots
should
of
wait for
the
us. Wait for us.
tree. Don't
I think-
Hang on,
touch
Yeah.
the tree.
no. I
Oh.
would like to investigate this tree for traps. Now, I haven't told you guys
Oh
to come.
no.
You don't know there's anything over
Oh,
here.
true. We wouldn't know. That's right. I'm going back. We wouldn't even
So
know.
that's
The bards are the rogues up to no good as usual.
traps or perception.
no.
Stealing all our loot.
Traps or perception, correct, or investigation?
I think it's investigation, if I remember right, for traps. Let me look. Yeah, clues. And
You don't
stuff
find
like
it. You don't find any traps.
But it has like roots around it.
It's like hidden in the roots of this tree that's right by you.
Is this a chest that I can carry?
No, it's
Oh.
yeah, maybe you
We're
could.
not there, so we have no idea this is happening right now. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I
Right.
suppose you could carry it.
Yikes.
I'm gonna attempt to open this chest.
Oh
see what's
no.
inside.
Okay,
These are the problems we have with him.
The lock just crumbles, and rusted apart, and the leather straps kind of fall away. And inside the chest, you find 93 gold pieces, 106 silver pieces, and 70 copper pieces.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, we'll just tuck that away for a rainy day.
Well, it won't let me give it to you directly, so I got to share it with the party. You thieving rogue.
Ah, look at that. Justice
wouldn't have known, though. We
instant.
wouldn't
I
have
I was
know,
gonna
right?
I was gonna divvy it up anyways.
Of course you were.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody
But no
gets.
No
Everybody gets.
heirloom though. Man.
Wait, did you all feel something in your pocket all of a sudden? What was that?
Like a reverse
It was
pickpocket.
another
What?
twig.
Wait,
Yeah,
this
you
place is
reversed
great. Let's go into some other.
So I
Right.
guess after I had opened that, I would have went back to them and been like, "Hey guys, here I found some loot."
Here's some booty.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Let's take a little
Ah.
booty.
Where do you guys want to reconnoiter from here? Like, where do you want to meet up from here? Because you're all spread apart right now.
Yeah, let's go back to the road. Do you guys think we
north?
should go
Yeah,
back,
I'm down to go back to the road. We'll wait for the dwarf.
back to the north road? We're gonna go back
Yeah.
down the other way. Okay.
I didn't sense anything when we were there, so until the end of this next turn, it's
Well, your turn's already over, so if you want to,
yeah, true.
if you want to do it, now's
Well,
the
didn't
time.
didn't sense it there. You know what? Yeah,
Just
I'm gonna,
save it. Just save
It's
it.
all good.
I'm
It's
gonna
all
wait because that road
Yeah.
it said south,
Yeah,
right?
southeast is
and
where that
and I came up to this almost to where we're at now, and I used it last time. So using it around here, I don't feel like is gonna be all that great. We can just wait till we go south further.
Okay, as you approach here, there's a weathered signboard by the door of this large building which shows the faded image of a workhorse holding a flagon of ale. The building is sagging and dilapidated, but it is more intact than the ruins across the road which you just came from.
So it's an old tap house or something. Yeah.
Tavern maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any kegs?
Well, you're
Prob-
outside. You're outside right now.
They're probably really old, but
Hey,
Aged beer?
it's wine. It aged well then.
Maybe they got some mead.
is that the door right there to the north?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't opened it
Something.
yet, so.
I have a bad feeling
wants
about
to
where we're
walk
at,
in?
friends. Who the rogue? There's obvious stealth reasons, right? I'm not trying to be on the ground pinned with a twig poking at me, you know what I'm saying?
You need me to reshare the map, Joey.
Please.
Yeah, those unconsenting twigs,
I
man.
didn't consent to the twig that was poking me. Nasty Groot.
Good. Woody's.
His evil cousin.
I know, right?
I can see through the windows a little bit in there.
Wake up tomorrow with a twig growing inside of me or something.
So what do you guys want me to do? You want me to peek inside? Or?
Yeah, peak.
Well, there's windows, I think. Why don't you just peek through a window and see what the DM says is inside?
Is that a
See if
feel
there's
like
any wine.
I hope.
is that a window or a door? That's a window, huh?
I hope the window is like within.
Looks like this
42.
used to be. It looks like it used to be a tavern. As you peer through the window, you can see the western portion. Looks like it might have been the kitchen. There's some brewers' vats. A tune stand to the west, faint smell of yeast coming through the window. And the eastern half appears to be the old common room.
Mm. Still tables and stuff in there.
They're all rotten and crumbled.
I'm gonna open the door.
Go for it, man. I'm
Okay,
right behind you.
door's open.
I'm not going in. I just open it.
Okay.
Digital door. It's on you, man.
I'm not brave enough to walk
Keep
in.
your eyes on him. Keep your eyes on him.
I'll go in.
Are you stealth still? You are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like,
okay.
shoot, man. Am I stealth?
You got to
Okay,
move it
so-
over to the door and then through the door, Joey. Yep.
Oh, the door's closed.
Oh, I thought I opened it.
Now it's open.
The dwarf keeps
Oh.
running into the door.
Thought you
I
said you
thought it
opened
was open.
Doorknob's too high.
I'm lagging out. I'm lagging out.
Yeah.
my
You'll
gosh.
have to move me in. Yeah, there we go.
All right. So you move in.
Oh, snaps.
That's a lot of dice.
Oh,
Sure is,
Um,
buddy.
as you
56
move
damage?
in, as you
I guess
move
you
in,
would-
you are stealthed.
Yeah,
But
incoming.
as you move in, stealthed or not,
Oh, boy.
Ash zombies.
oh. Not
The one
those
time
again.
The one time it would have worked. I told Sid not to do it.
No, right?
Okay.
Interesting.
As you move in, you see two skeletons that basically begin to unfold themselves. They were kind of crumpled on the floor, and they're beginning to sit up and assemble themselves with a rattle and crack of old dry bones.
Shut the door.
No, what?
Yeah.
Just shut the door.
Don't leave
Roll
them.
some lotion. You'll be distracted, then we can.
I suppose that would be a good time to scallion out and let
Okay.
one of these fine
Yeah.
warrior chaps go in first.
Same.
Hey guys, more ash zombies.
You.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody roll initiative.
Got it.
If you would roll mine, please.
Unbelievable this night. You see what I mean?
Mhm.
Dice
Right.
rolls
They're loaded.
are fully. Yeah, that. It's not for me.
I gotta roll for you, don't I, Joey? Because your character is being
Yeah.
cranky.
I've relogged like 6 times. So
I
that's not
don't. Yeah,
helping
let's
tonight.
not. I don't know why it only happens sometimes. It's weird.
Yeah, because like last week it was fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wow, 6. Woo.
All right, Sorensen, you're up.
All right. So I'm gonna. Looks like there's a wall there. I'm gonna move in through the door.
Okay.
Let me move through the door first so it doesn't get crazy. And then I guess I'll just attack the one that's right here at the door.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh yeah. And by the way, my ability called what's it called? Hang on. Improved critical means that if I roll a 19, it is a crit.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh,
So,
nice.
so how do I force it to be a crit though?
I don't know.
Just roll another dice and do-
Yeah. Well, I
Um,
mean, you mean for damage wise?
yeah.
Yeah, just roll another die for damage.
Okay, so I'll just grab 2. Hang on, let me see what is it. Well, that'd be kind of. I'll just roll it 2 times, right? That'd be that right? Is that
Yeah,
fair?
just roll it
Is that
twice.
right?
That's fine. For the workaround, since we're
So there's the first roll.
okay, and yep, go ahead and okay. And this 1 second here. That's which one did you attack? You attacked
Number 2. It should have done it though, because I did it on
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, it did. I was just I
Okay.
had to check which one.
Okay. Oh jeez.
Okay, you,
Just
you
freaking ash.
Oh no.
It does a puff of ash, but you manage to save and just kind of like Gimli
Yikes.
when he's like, I don't want this dust on me. No. I love that part in the cage. He's
Yeah.
like trying to blow the ghost
Yeah.
away. All right. Shadowbane, you're up next.
Oh, the whole thing jumped. Weird. All right. I think I can get there.
He can move 35.
Oh,
All right.
I can move 35. He can move. Oh, he can move 40.
Okay, so he can definitely get in. So I'm just gonna move him in. So
Okay. And he'll go at. Is that the right one?
that's
I
on the other
can't.
side of
I
the
still
wall.
can't see. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I got
Well,
the right one now.
why did these
2?
two? Yeah.
Okay. He will bite.
That's a hit.
Right.
Okay, now
Nice.
first and foremost, that's Zumbird Zombie 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sorensen saved. Shadowbane did not. Let me read this real quick. Okay, so Shadowbane is going to have a disadvantage on attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks for 1 minute. It should be automatic. It should have automatically applied it to him, I believe. Where's Shadowbane
I
at?
just see bark skin on him. He's at the
All right.
top.
Well, we just might have to manually pay attention to that.
Okay.
Or can I apply? Yeah, I don't see any way I can apply it. It just says Ash Puff. He failed to save, but I don't know that it applied anything to him. So we'll just keep track of that. You just have disadvantage on all your rolls from here on out
Okay.
for 1 minute, which is basically how long this is going to last. And then I need to roll one more second here because these guys. It's DC 5 plus the amount of damage taken. So if he rolls a 10 or a better, he's not dead.
Mm.
Hmm.
Bounty Code's turn.
Yep.
So Zombie 2 is still alive?
Mm-hmm.
Barely, yeah.
Yeah.
We killed him, but he got back up.
All right, let's see if I can fire or bolt him.
That's a miss. Idridor, you are stealth. What would you like me to do with your tune?
I'm gonna come in and just go for Ash Zombie 2. We'll do a stealth attack.
Okay. Make sure I got your target character. Advantage. Dagger.
Nice.
It's a hit.
See if he stays down this
I
time.
know, right?
All right. So first and foremost, that was number 2, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. Number 2. Idridor. Shadowbane. Sorensen.
Mm.
Okay. Why did I not do it against Idridor? Hold up.
Because he stealthed?
It
Maybe.
it shouldn't track that though.
Oh.
It's not letting me. Oh, I wonder if it's because he's not being controlled right now. Well,
Yeah.
I'll just roll a straight up con check. You failed your save, so you're gonna have disadvantage. Are you gonna try to go back into stealth?
I would prefer to.
So disadvantage, and we'll make this a DC of 10. You do not
Ow.
make it back into stealth.
Oh crap.
Okay, next up is Chrisma.
Well, okay, it's my turn. I am too far from here.
Yeah, you would need to. I don't remember how far you can move.
But
Hang on, before we do that, let's see how.
35.
Okay,
Yeah.
so where are you wanting to move to?
I need to shop them. I need to go inside the door
Or through a window?
or through window. But if I can only move 35, I so
Yeah, move your icon up by the building. It'll show you how far it is.
here is 20, 20. 25 from
Mhm.
here. Yeah.
And from there, you can shoot at any of those. By the way, we hit that zombie, right?
But
Oh yeah, number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 2 died.
but
Okay.
I need to go inside the door
No, you can shoot through the door
through the door. Okay.
as long as you can see that target,
Okay.
which you
Yeah.
can. You can see number 3.
Yes. Number 3. Okay.
That's a hit.
It.
Okay.
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 It's gonna do a puff, but everybody already has it. So, well, Idridul's the only one
Mm.
close enough. He's already got the dust. So,
Mhm.
Simmerg.
Let's see if I can manage to make my way in there. Should be able to go to about here and then move
Mhm.
on up to about there. I think. Hold on. Oop.
It just did it before your character made it
Oh.
there. That's why it did that.
Right here. Is that where the door is? I can't see it.
Yeah, that's the door. Yeah.
Yeah, it's being
Well,
cranky, so I'll just move you in.
yeah. Just wanted to move in front of Ildridor there and
For some reason, the door got closed. There you go.
right there by him. Yeah. And then I'm gonna take a nice, good old. Never mind. I'm just gonna do my thing. I'm not gonna say anything.
It doesn't want to jinx it.
When I RP,
Nice.
see what I mean? I decided to get flavorful and creative, and it's like, well, then,
Nice hit.
Oh yeah.
yeah, cool.
He's gonna be super close to dying
All
now.
right, yeah, hang on. Ass Zombie 3 is going to do a puff right in your face.
Oh, you
All right, you
fuck.
saved.
Dirty, nasty,
All right, Sparrow, you're up.
filthy.
Alright. So I should be able to see him just beside Bounty Code there.
Yeah, I mean, somewhere you should be able to see through the door there, yeah.
Alright. And I think I'll try my produce flame.
Okay.
It's not like a spreading one.
How how close do you have to be for that?
I think it's ranged.
Because you're about 30 feet away.
Okay. Mm,
Well, 20 feet.
yep, 30 feet. Hurl a flame at a creature within 30 feet.
Okay, so it's like a ball of flame. Okay.
So,
Don't roll
is
a
that
1. Don't roll a 1 because you got like 4 people between you and
I
it.
know. And is that cast or attack?
It'll be well, I think they do both the same thing, but yeah, do cast.
Okay. Targeted. Yep. Okay.
Hit.
Nice.
That's a hit.
And now the
And
damage.
damage.
That ash might be flammable.
Okay, it's gonna do another puff in Simmerg's face.
Yeah.
Oh, it got him.
Oh, he's
Oh
saved.
no, that's a save. I'm
He's
sorry.
saved.
However,
Tell
however,
me,
however,
you scare me with
because
you know?
Sparrow mentioned it, or someone mentioned it, it might have been Nathan, but because someone mentioned that it might be flammable, we're gonna roll a 6-sided die to see whether or not it actually is
Oh
flammable or not.
gosh.
If I roll a
That
5
was
or a
me.
6, the dust is flammable and something fun's
Lesson
gonna
of the
happen.
night.
Oh,
That means
Lesson
they'll
of
take-
the night.
That means
Think
they'll take
it.
dot damage, though, guys. That
Hang
means
on.
we'll just have to get back out of the way.
You got lucky. There's a little fizzle.
right.
There's a little
My
fizzle
bad.
in the air, but
All
it
right.
doesn't do
This
anything.
is not cool, man.
All right, we got a couple of zombies. They're gonna shamble out of the door here. All
Oh
right.
boy.
oh, nobody shut the door.
Oh
That
man.
would have been smart, actually. Yeah.
Put it.
I don't think zombies know how to open doors. That would have been really
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah, haven't you seen Walking Dead? They just run into them. They just,
Ooh, automatic miss.
Like dwarves.
We'll roll a 6
Automatic
to see
miss.
what happens. All right, so it rolled a 6, which is bad for you.
What?
Had a critical fail, so it's going to stumble forward as it comes out of it takes an attack at
Oh no, not
Simmer.
again, dude.
And I'm gonna roll a 6-sided die here. 1, 2,
No.
3. 1, 2, 3. It's Sim. 4, 5, 6. It's Idildor.
I don't even know why we're rolling. We know it's Sim.
Yeah, we do know.
It was,
True.
but it did roll for Sim. So this creature's gonna stumble forward and fall into your arms.
Man,
I'll let you roll for this, Sim, because you seem to be a magnet tonight for
Yeah.
romantic interests.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you
Give him
roll
a kiss.
roll a
don't you tell me it's gonna land its dirty mouth, ashy mouth on my lips.
zombie tongue.
Why do you feel like this about paladins, man? Okay, fine. Going. What am I
so
rolling?
roll a 6, and if you roll a 1, 2, 3, or 4, it's just gonna slide by you. If it rolls a 5 or 6, it's gonna topple on top of you, and you're gonna fall.
Not again, dude.
Come on, man. You can do it. You got this.
Oh, I get boned for real. Okay, hold on.
I'm good at rolling ones. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
one is good this time.
Okay,
Oh my
it
God.
stumbles.
That was close.
It stumbles past you and careens into the wall over here and kind of stands there for a second with its face to the wall and then turns back around with a moan. Ugh.
Shouldn't it take some damage?
Let's see. No, it doesn't take any damage.
Uh,
All right, Ash
Wait, I
Zombie.
thought 6 was bad.
Well,
6 is supposed to be
Conspiracy, I
bad.
tell you.
6.
6 is bad for us.
Yes. 6 is
Yeah,
bad
for us.
even when they critically miss.
All right, we've got.
Clearly, did you see? Look at my life.
Miss.
Yeah.
Look at my life. It doesn't matter if they make a mistake. If you're in proximity and he rolls a 6, you get maybe you get toppled on top of by a twig or a bone or something else you don't even really consent to.
All right, Sorensen's up.
Oh, I gotta leave that alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good. Not good. Bones. I'm consenting bones. Not good. All right,
I
I'm
have a
gonna go ahead and
nightmare.
roll. I'm going for this Ash Zombie 4 that's right in front of me. Even though I know what he's gonna do afterwards, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Get too close on me. Oh no.
Is it hit?
Oh,
Well, that
Nice.
was the one.
No, me too for a minute. Nice.
All
There we
right,
go.
now that's Simmerg, Sorensen, Shadowbane.
Ugh.
Shadowbane's already got it, so hold up here. Simmerg and Sorensen, you both saved, so I didn't need to target Shadow because he's already got it.
Sim, yes, me and Sim don't have it yet.
All right, Shadowbane, you have disadvantage, but it's your turn.
Okay, and I think in the room, the one to my right.
Yep, just stumbled into the wall next to you.
Okay. Wait, why am I on Sparrow? That's not right. There we go. All right, so I just click the disadvantage button and then do my attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Why'd it go twice?
Because it's rolling.
Oh, it's taking the lower one.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you managed to hit it.
Oh,
Nice.
Holy cow, with a 4.
And it's wounded. Another puff, but everybody around it already has it. Actually, Simmerg does not, so we need to roll for Sim.
Yeah, I know, right? Let tonight serve as an example.
You failed, so now you also are gonna have
Fine.
disadvantage on your
Oh.
rolls coming up. You take a puff of dust to the face. Bounty code.
All right, zombie 3.
Disgusting.
What are you doing, by the way? Firebolt?
The
Okay.
fire bolt.
Okay.
He's gonna roll and see if it's flammable.
Yes, I am.
Everybody always does
I am
the
totally.
T.
I am doing it. So rolling a 6 again. If I roll 5 or 6.
It's not a fireball. It's a
So
bolt.
Oh
Firebolt.
no, dude.
so
Thin.
first and foremost,
Come on,
he did
dude.
10
He's
plus 5, so I need to roll a
he's
15
gonna-
or better.
You see where this is going.
So
Sam
the
is
zombie
there.
the zombie dies. Zombie 3 goes down. However, as he goes down, a puff of dust comes up from the corpse as it collapses into a pile of bones. And that puff of dust is going to get everybody that's inside. So we've got Simmerg, Isildur, Ash Zombie 4, Sorensen, Shadowbane, and Ash Zombie 1. And we're going to do 3d6 of damage. So only got 6 points to everybody.
All of us
So-
need to take 6 to wound.
Yeah, can you do it to yourself, or do I need to add it for you?
Yeah, you gotta do it. I thought
You
we
gotta do
could.
it. Yeah.
6, 6, and Isidore 6, and Simmer. Okay, Ash Zombie 1.
Did the zombies take damage?
Yep.
Good.
Ash
killed
Zombie 4.
I have a question for everybody. What's in the ash, huh? Nobody's asking. I want to know. That doesn't sound like something I want to breathe in. You know what I mean?
Hey, so basically they caught on the dust was on fire, so you could say there was you gotta watch out for adrift embers, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, but tisk. Might be some
Oh my
embers
God,
adrift
dude.
tonight.
Oh. Be
Could
careful.
say. One could say.
One
It
could
might burn
say.
you.
Yeah, it will burn you.
It's a door. What do you want to do, man?
Oh my God.
Wait, who's that? Idrildor?
He might
Is
be.
it my turn?
Yeah, it's your
I
turn.
think
Yeah.
so.
Okay. Is this guy still alive in front of me? Ash Zombie 1.
Yes.
I've got disadvantage. I'm not in stealth, but yeah, go for him.
All right. Ash Zombie 1. Disadvantage actions. Dagger. It's a hit.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, he's dead, surely.
Oh,
Man. Hang on.
hang on. Sorry. Yeah. Go back.
Attempt to stealth, please.
All right, you're in
Thank you.
disadvantage. We'll give it a DC of 10.
Oh,
Nope.
Good.
Oh no, dude.
Dang.
All right,
Yeah.
Christma.
Blows.
It's feeling unfortunate.
Okay. Going to shoot the Ash Zombie 1.
Well, you can get 4. 1 is around the corner.
Ah, yes. Okay.
So you need to.
It's better the number 4, I think.
There you go. Perfect.
So, okay, going to shoot him with
Pew, pew, pew.
my longbow. I only have 3 more.
3 more arrows. We'll probably have to.
Yeah,
We'll have to have
yeah.
everybody recoup half of what they've done because we've been forgetting to do that. That's a hit.
This is a hit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now I need to
Stay down.
roll. He took 5 plus 6. If your rolls are 11 or better. Oh yeah. He ain't dead. Okay. Simmerg.
You ain't dead, huh?
Nope.
You know what, man?
He kind of stumbled, and you heard a cracking sound as one of his femurs shatters from an arrow tip, but he does not go down. That's a hit. All right, now it's dead.
All right, one left.
All right, Sparrow.
All right, I think.
No fire. No fire.
Nope, I'm gonna use my bow.
Great.
You'll have to
Using my
go in
bow.
a little bit because you don't have a line of sight from here.
Where's that door? Is it here?
It's technically right in front of. Yeah,
It
that,
wasn't there a window there?
yeah, but you'd have to go over to the right. Either way, you'd have to get line of sight.
All right, well, I'll go over to the right then. I
Okay.
don't want to have to go in with him all gross.
All right. You go to the window.
Nice. Oh man, sorry.
Window door's right on the other side.
I'm just
Don't roll a
worried.
1.
No. All right. Where's my bow? Got him targeted. Oh, yeah, I don't have.
That's a hit.
Whew.
Ain't wrong, homie.
Okay.
Nice.
Always.
Let's roll. Oh, it falls down to its
Yeah.
knees and then gets right back up again.
Oh my god. Someone put this thing down.
And it's gonna
Oh,
turn.
Elfina redeemed
Okay.
for
Healing
healing
Potions to
potions.
Sim.
Do you know
Thanks,
how to get it,
homie.
Sam? Do you know how to get it yourself?
How to get it myself? I can just add one, right? Or
Yeah, just
Yeah.
add one to your inventory. Just so
Oh, that's
that
true.
you
you
have it.
That's right.
All right. It's gonna attack
Thanks, Elfina.
Thank you, friend.
Shadowbane
Yeah, thank you, Alfina. We're
for
gonna
6
need it.
points.
Mm-hmm. Ain't
Sorensen,
wrong,
you're up.
homie.
All right, I'm just going to move up and get this zombie. Or try again. See if he stays down this time. Wait, why did it roll twice? Is he? Oh, is he?
Are you still on advantage or disadvantage?
I didn't click it.
Technically, you're at disadvantage still, but that's fine. Just
Wonder
swipe
what
it.
did that. Okay.
Yeah, it's dead. All right.
We gotta
All right.
snoop around.
So yeah, let's snoop around. Let's do a little investigation. Who's got a high? Probably Eldritch door.
Yeah, mine's pretty high. I got a +5, I think, to mine. Let me look.
We
Yeah,
doing
I
investigation
got
again?
+5. Yeah, please. Looking for loot, man.
You find Jack Diddley Squat.
Wow.
I
Wow.
rolled well.
Wow.
I looked around.
Yeah, Sparrow's looking around. You're all looking around. Yeah, it's just this is the remnants of a bar. You don't find anything of worth of any value. You're in the common room right now. You can go through into the kitchen to the west. Like I said earlier, there's a faint smell of yeast everywhere, but all the barrels are dry. It's been obviously abandoned for quite some time. Nothing of value here.
No aged liquor.
No mead.
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So y'all know what that means, right? South we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Literally south. That's
Let's
jeez.
stay out of those woods.
Do we want to like? No, I mean, I'm down like
Follow her.
11 points, but a potion does what, like a lot. So I don't want to waste a potion right now. With 10,
Yeah.
with 11 points down, I've still got like,
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
use my heals either because
No.
Well, I don't know. I feel like it might be worth it for you to use
Actually,
one potion,
it's
'cause
yeah,
you're
it's
down.
2d4 plus 2 is a healing potion.
Yeah, so that would even a perfect roll would pretty much put you back to full. So I think it's worth it for you, Sam.
Yeah.
Really.
And you guys have got
Yeah.
plenty of healing potions.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Wink, wink.
can I just delete this one out of my inventory? And
So delete that inventory, and the way you'll do this
Okay.
is next to the advantage where it says +2,
okay,
click that first, and then roll your 2d4s.
plus 2, and then do 2 d4s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you got a whopping 4 hit points.
Oh.
He
Are
actually
we
rolled
all
snake
surprised
eyes.
right now, though? Come
One.
on.
Well,
awesome.
it's
Fine.
better than
Oh.
nothing.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, jeez, dude, it's
Oh
unbelievable.
my
I can't
God.
believe that. That's unbelievable.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you're all over there
I think
Hopefully
hyping.
I'm
we're getting
stuck
all
in
the
the
bad
door,
ones
by
up.
the way.
Yeah.
You're all hyping him
Maybe.
up that he can, you're gonna get, so many hit points.
It's gonna
back,
be great, man. You're gonna be like, wah, wah, wah. Like,
All right, so
yeah,
let's me and Sam, you want to take the
Yeah.
lead?
Stay on the
yeah.
trail.
Moving up, friend. I'm thinking I'm gonna move up to the Y up in the road there.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god, I can't click on my character now. Hold on.
Do you want me to just move you up with them, Joey?
Yes, please. I would just hang in the back, kind of stealthed.
Okay. Chris, you can do whatever you
okay,
want,
yeah.
Chris.
I can't move up until Sorensen. You're gonna have to move up because
Sorry.
somehow I'm like right underneath you right now. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna put myself about
Well,
there.
everybody else
maybe.
been getting on top of it tonight. I figured I might as
So-
well too.
Are
Ooh,
we supposed to be headed up?
yeah.
As you come down here and you eventually get to a crossroads,
Yeah.
goes southwest. There's a building to the southwest. There's also a
Yeah, I see
building
it.
to the southeast. Looks like you guys are opting for the
Southwest.
southwest.
Yeah, let's check that first. The
Yeah.
southeast is probably where that
Yeah,
heirloom
right.
That's where the
Good
heirloom is.
feeling.
I can smell it.
You can smell it.
It's a smelly heirloom.
It
Yeah.
has windows as well, guys.
Mm.
Yeah.
Might be,
Peek
if
the
there's
windows?
zombies, if there's zombies, we might be able to outsmart them and shoot through the window and kill them.
Put our maybe it's melee. We can go get up by the door, and then the our range can go peek the windows real quick. Maybe take a little look.
Yeah.
So as you get closer, this small house appears to be in better condition than the ruined and dilapidated structures nearby. The doors appear to be reinforced with heavy iron bands, and there are thick shutters that protect the windows.
oh, somebody lives here.
What?
Oh, he had a crowbar.
Because listen, there's zombies and stuff here, so they've like barricaded themselves. It's you know what I'm saying.
We
So
should
we should
probably
let's
knock.
knock on the door. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go down with Sam.
Yeah.
We'll knock on the door that's reinforced.
Don't need to do anything for that.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you very much. Knock, knock, knock.
Welcome.
All right, from
Check
the
your
other
door.
side,
There.
from the other side, you hear a muffled voice. Who is it?
Muffled voice didn't come through for me.
Yeah,
We
I didn't hear
the
it.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh.
hear
Too
it either.
muffled.
It was too muffled. Who is it? Who goes there?
We're just some adventurers. We're just perusing around, trying to take care of the zombies and the monsters in the area. Just
Should we
We didn't-
mention the
We're
heirloom?
looking for
no,
heirlooms.
no,
No.
mention heirloom.
No.
Why?
Yeah, we're just making sure everything's okay. Are you all right in there?
All right, it's gonna be silent for a moment. Excuse me, and you're gonna hear some rattling of chains and stuff. The door is gonna creak open a little bit, just a crack, and you're gonna see a gaunt, white bearded face, like half of a face, peering out. An old man, and he's gonna look your group over and kind of raise one eyebrow and adventurers here in Thunder Tree. Are you daft?
A little.
A little.
A little bit, yeah. To be honest, we didn't know. We knew nothing about this place. We're fairly new to Faerun, so we didn't know there's so much danger here till we got here.
Well,
Hold
there's zombies to start, as well as the plant creatures. I'm sure you
What
look a
about an
little worse.
owlbear?
A little worse for an owl bear. Dear gods, look a little worse for wear.
Unspeakable treasures, they told us.
So, what can you tell us
gonna
else
get a-
about the
he's-
area? Is
He's
there
gonna
any-
at the mention of the treasures, he's just gonna cackle and laugh and like double over behind the door. He is not opening the door, by the way. It's still just opened up half a crack as he's looking out at you. What were you asking him, Sorensen?
I was just gonna ask him if there's anything else about the area he could tell us.
Other than the fact that there's the ash zombies and the mutated plants. I also know at the base of the hill there's some spiders lurking around the houses there, and I suspect that someone's been hiding out on the eastern side of town. I've seen some folks in black masks and cloaks skulking around down there as well, but you've not seen him, have you?
Him?
Who's he?
Who's him?
He's gonna open the door a little wider and he's gonna peek out, look up into the sky. Him. You can smell him, can't you? Sparrow and
Sorry, that was me.
Sparrow and Chrisma, roll. Let's see here what I want you to roll on your character sheets. I always forget what skills are what. Nature rolls, please. So roll nature.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Oh,
That's a
nice.
good roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you both
Wow.
rolled.
Ooh.
You
Wow.
well, hang on. That was Shadowbane.
That was Shadowbane.
Not
Of
Shadowbane.
course he's.
He's very
Because he
perceptive.
can tell me.
No, but just Sparrow, just Sparrow and Chrisma.
Okay. So 18.
Yeah, and then did you find the nature, Chris? There you go.
Yep, there it goes.
Yes.
No, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So Sparrow, you've definitely noticed a strange scent on the air, but you haven't been able to place it. But now that he mentions something, it triggers something in your brain, and you're like, there is something different here. Like you don't know what it is, but there's definitely something you've never smelled before, but it's on the air. It's on the wind.
Yeah, I do smell something. What is it?
Of course you do.
Refried beans.
He's left his scent everywhere, marking his territory. He's going to open the door a little bit wider, and he's going to take a good look at your whole party for the first time. I tell you what. If you can take care of him, I might do you a favor in return. What say you?
What kind of
Well,
favor?
What are you
Oh.
asking us?
Yeah, what
Alright.
is the thing?
All right.
First of all.
Okay. So he's gonna point his finger to the northeast. Now I know you can't see it on the map, so this is theater of the mind, imagination. If you go back to the very beginning description text, let me pull it up again for y'all. Um, where is it at here?
Stone tower.
Yeah, there's a stone
Oh.
tower. I'm trying to find the description text of it. Yeah, a stone tower with a partially collapsed roof and an adjoining cottage. He's going to point towards that tower and cottage, and as he does, a piercing roar, it's kind of like a half roar and a half shriek, is going to echo across the landscape, and you're going to see a green dragon that flies
Dragon.
out of a window and around the tower and then comes up on top of that tower and perches and lets out a shrieking roar.
Hmm.
Dragon
And
here?
huh?
There's a dragon, huh?
Yeah, green dragon.
Out of the window? So it's a small dragon.
No, he said on top of the tower, right? It
He
perched
came
on
out of
top.
like maybe window was a bad terminology. He
Okay.
came
Oh.
out of the tower, flew around, perched on top, and is there.
Hey, so
Would you
not a
be
small
able
dragon.
to
Got it.
provide us with a safe place to rest first?
Rest? I don't. It's just, I'm a little particular about my home. Surely you can find a
Understand,
place
but-
to camp here nearby, yes?
Well, we tried, and zombies and owl
Owl bears.
bears
Well,
came
it's
after us.
Part and
If
parcel
you
of the
want us to
territory if
fight-
you're.
If you want us to fight a dragon, I mean, we're gonna kind of have to be.
You need to roll a
rested.
persuasion. Difficulty of 20. It's a DC of 20. He does
20.
not like strangers in his home.
Oh my goodness.
What ability?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Oh, it was almost.
man.
That was almost
Dude, it
natural.
lingered. It lingered. It teased us.
Shit. Brutal.
There it is, 23.
Well, who was doing the talking? Because Sparrow was the
yeah.
one
Sparrow was
talking,
talking.
so she failed it. So I can't give it to Bounty Code because you weren't the one doing the talking.
I want to ask him. I want to ask him if he's feeling okay. I'm just gonna be like, you're a little pale. Are you okay? Are you sick?
I'm sick. No, what? And he's gonna back up a little bit, close the door a little bit more to where you can only see half of his face again. I'm just fine. I've got plenty of food and water here, and I'm more than happy to do you a favor if you could get rid of the dragon. And don't forget the spiders to the southeast there, down by the ruins. You just take care and be safe
Hold
out
on.
there. And he's gonna close the door, and you're gonna hear the chains and everything else go back up, and he's
All right then.
behind the door now.
Well, we're not ready to fight a dragon.
Is he alone? Do we know?
You saw him at the door. That's all you saw. You didn't get a chance to see inside or
I
anything.
mean, I could pick the lock so we could tie this old bat to a chair and take a rest in his house. Come on.
I think he's just a hermit, right? Like he's all
Yeah.
pale. He's very closed offish. I think he's just an old hermit.
See, I'm a hermit. He's
Uh,
a hermit. I should have had more persuasion chance.
I mean, to be fair, what hermit chooses to stay in a town like this anyway?
Well, nobody's gonna bother him. He's protected by zombies and
Okay, well, we don't want
and
to
a
take him out
dragon.
then. He likes
I
them.
I say we head for the spiders first,
Yeah. let's go
and we
check-
see because that might also be the heirloom is because that's
True.
the description we were given at least,
Okay.
and then we'll
Think about it.
carefully go towards the dragon. See what. I don't feel very comfortable just walking up to a dragon.
No
perched on the
way.
tower, right? But if he goes back inside, I don't know. Green dragons. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get a little closer and see if it's a old adult or what.
The tavern did have doors. Like if we had to, we could probably go back and rest there. We might be able to fortify it.
He might give us
you-
a short rest, maybe. We haven't really used much. We just need our
No.
HP back, right?
I got all my
we
spell
have
slots.
a crap load of potions.
We could use potions right now, right here. Just saying. We needed to.
Yeah.
We're not in the middle of anything.
Shadowbane is the most hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Wolfie,
by the
is that-
way, I can speak Draconic, so I might be
Ooh,
able to talk to the
see?
dragon.
There we go. There we go.
Can you?
Yep.
That's
I get
awesome.
I get a double proficiency bonus talking to dragons.
Get close enough for you to do a dragon shout. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
All right, let's begin our trek
Okay.
down. I'm assuming this was the direction down here. Is that
Yeah.
where he was
Moving on.
pointing?
He
to
just
the
he
spiders?
just pointed in the eastern direction. So
Oh,
There's a
eastern.
trail.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Well, oh well. Let's check this out. See
Yeah.
what it is.
Oh,
This is the
Haley.
most southeast.
Haley
just
redeemed,
redeemed a item.
okay.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
What are we redeeming, Haley? Oh, she said redeem to give Nathan a healing potion.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome, yeah.
Rolled
Thank
for
you.
who it was too.
Very
Add
nice.
to my
Yeah.
inventory.
All right. So this building, this ruin looks as if it might once have been a farmhouse. It is now half swallowed by a dense thicket with trees growing up through its ruined foundations. The lane continues south a short distance past the ruin before ending in an overgrown field, which is impassable.
All right. So
So it was supposed to be an emerald case on storage shelves, and it said the southeast of town. That would be here. So
do a like perception or something here.
Mm.
Is that what we do to like look around to see something?
If you're looking for clues and stuff like that, it's usually an investigation.
Let me do an investigation then. With
All right.
my,
So who's going into the
I'm in
ruins
here.
to investigate?
I'm like in the door right now. So should I walk further in? I just kind of want to like
Yeah, go for it.
investigate this place.
Yep. Go ahead and roll
Alright.
your investigation.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
no worse.
As you rummage around.
Oh,
oh boy.
look! I found a present, friends.
Oh,
Let's get
geez.
twigged.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Um,
you did. All right, as you rummage around and you're looking for something in here, you don't find anything except as you're rummaging around, more of these tree creatures detach themselves from the wall all around you. So everybody needs to roll for initiative.
Mm.
And I got to roll
Ooh,
for
look
you,
at
don't I,
that.
Joey?
it's,
Oh, nice roll. Got some nice rolls in there.
Look at all our rolls right now. Where are those at? Most, you know what I mean?
All right, first up is Bounty Code.
Is any of those in my line of sight?
It should show you on your character. It looks like 3 of them are in your.
Yeah, I can see 3.
I think only the one is in your line of sight. The twig blight one.
Okay.
You'd have to go into the building to get sight of the rest of them.
I'll do a firebolt on him.
It's a hit.
Nice.
Dead.
Oh, look at that boy.
Nice.
All right, Chrisma, your turn.
Mm, 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there. Uh, how many are there? 5.
7, but you would need to go into the building to see them.
It's because I don't see the other. Okay, I'm going to move.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the door?
Here, I'll
Side.
do it for you.
Right.
There. Okay.
Okay. Now you should be able to see all of them.
Now I can see all of them.
Okay.
So maybe I'm going to shoot the number 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dealer's choice.
Oh god, dude, why always have to be in between the?
Always.
What do I feel like that was on purpose, huh?
Just
And
been-
Phil
Sorry.
moved him. Just
just
didn't
been
know
rolling
it.
like straight high
Yeah.
numbers tonight, though.
True.
There's
Going.
nothing to worry about. It's all good.
Bounty man. I got twigged and stuff, homie. You know, earlier.
Twig.
He's been boned and twigged twice.
Right, Seymour.
Oh god.
Time to pray to your gods.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a hit.
I was, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's a dead
Died.
twig blight.
Mm-mm.
Shadowbane.
All right. On my end here, I can't see where to go in or anything.
That's fine. I'll just drag him into here, and then you can do what you want from
Right.
here.
Just,
Looks like I'll go to 4.
Okay.
I clicked on him. Yep. Oh my.
Tis
oh,
a miss. Simug.
Get
gonna
him, Sim.
move. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna move up. Move on up. And I'm gonna smackety smack little Forzy here with
Don't
my
talk back.
shouldn't yeah, hold on, I'm not gonna never mind. Ignore everything I just said. It didn't happen. See what happens? I don't
Nice.
talk.
Yeah, no smack talk.
Nice.
I just need to shut up and do my job, basically. Oh, never mind. Oh, no,
he's
it's
still
fine.
dying. Yeah.
All
That's
right.
cool.
Sorensen.
All right, I'm gonna move inside first through the door. I think that was the door. All right, and let me move down here with Sim. Hopefully, take a little pressure off of him getting attacked.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
All right, and let's
Let them
see.
land on you.
Going for twig number 7 here to the south of me.
Oh.
It's a hit.
Nice.
Well, it's a dead twiggy.
Nice.
Isidore, what do you want to do?
Oh, excuse me. Well, first I need to go in because I can't see anybody.
Okay.
So they're all down here in this corner.
It's like
Yes,
literally trees growing in here.
Yeah, I
For
know,
real.
right?
I guess just stick me right there at the edge for twig blight 8.
Stick you?
And
Okay.
we'll attack him. I don't think I'm stealth at the moment.
No, we didn't say that you were, so just for now. That's a hit. That's a dead one.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming
And
you
then-
want a stealth.
Yes, please.
I'll give it DC of 5 because everybody's distracted at the moment.
Yeah. There's trees over there.
Yep,
yeah.
you're stealthed.
Phew.
Nice.
All right. Sparrow, you're up.
Okay. I think that's through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I guess I'll target Twig 2.
Okay.
Get him.
Yes.
And do I want to do fire on trees?
Yeah.
Yeah, you totally can if you want.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad.
Oh, wait, did
It's
I
a
hit?
hit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is. Yeah.
Good.
All right, now roll a 6. If you roll
Oh.
a 1, 2, or a 3,
See, this is what I mean.
if you roll a, well, hang on a second. Yeah, 1, 2, or 3, it spreads.
Yeah. So roll high, right?
Come on.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ooh.
so this one dies, and let's see which one was next to it. Twig 3. Let's see how much damage it takes.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, good,
It only
good,
takes
good.
That's
1.
sick.
Takes
So
1 point
cool.
of damage. All right. Twig
That
3
was cool.
is on fire, and it's going to swing at Sorensen. Right? Do I have him selected? I do not. Twig 3, Sorensen. There we go. Screeching as it's on fire, it misses. Twig 5 is also going to attack. That's a hit.
Mm.
All right.
Wow.
Bounty
What happened?
code.
I gotta move into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Get him.
I will attack Blight. Twig Blight 5.
Okay.
And Firebolt.
It's a hit. Similarly, roll a 6-sided die. If you roll a 1, 2, or 3, it'll spread to 3. Okay. Totally spreads, and it does an additional point of fire.
Nice.
And let's just see on my
That's
end.
cool.
If I roll a 1 or a 2, it's just going to die from flames.
Nice.
It does not.
Oh, that would have been so cool, though, right?
Yeah, what an ending.
Yeah.
Chrisma, your turn.
This.
By the way, do you have any more arrows? I forgot to do that. You have one
I
more.
don't know.
After this
Yes, I
fight,
have.
remind me, Chrisma and um, Sparrow, you can recuperate half your arrows after this turn.
From all the twigs.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting to do it after each combat. Are you wanting to move, Chris?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I? Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you. Then I'm going to shoot this. Is the last.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Nice.
There we go.
What's up?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Chrisma and Sparrow, go ahead and give yourself half of your arrows back.
Half.
Mm-hmm. Because we forgot to do that, and the rules are basically after each encounter, you get half of your arrows back. Do you know how to do that, Chris? Remember? Just
Yes.
uncheck half the arrows.
Yeah.
Okay, you already did
Yeah.
it. Never
Yes.
mind.
Yes.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
No. Yes. I did.
All right,
Alright.
so Sim had already rolled for investigation. I don't know if you want
Right.
to count it or if we got interrupted.
Yeah, there was
because
nothing. There's nothing in here. It's just a ruined, crumbled old building. There is like a collapsed doorway to the south, but just beyond it is a whole bunch of briars and brush, and it's impassable. You can't get out through that way.
Okay. I guess we're heading back, huh?
Yeah, I guess this was not the house the lady was talking about.
So, yeah, head east, I suppose, because we're gonna have to go
We can
figure
go
out.
out the south side.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Well, the south side's
That's-
blocked. It's a bunch
yeah.
of briars and.
Oh,
Yeah, let's head up to here to the east.
Oops. Mm,
See what's up with these spiders.
right.
you.
Okay.
They're leggy. Hmm.
All right, that's about as far as you can go, Sim. Don't go any further.
I'm not. Trust me, I'm not planning on it.
Do we all catch up or?
Yeah, I'm just chilling here.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just moving characters.
Mhm.
All right, ahead of you,
Sure, so-
just to the east. Let me see if I don't remember how to do this. So give me 2 seconds here.
What is this? In some sort of ruins or walls or something, man. I can't tell what it is up there.
I don't know. Something's going on.
Uh-oh.
Well, I don't remember how to move the pointer. I don't remember how to move
Oh.
this. So, oh, there it is. So this whole area, can you guys see the
Mhm.
circle that I just drew?
Yeah.
So that whole area,
Has unspeakable treasure.
it's spider webs. It's all spider webs covering the entire path in front of you. And
Okay.
the spider webs lead into that building to the south.
Does somebody have a fire cantrip that maybe they could try to
Mhm.
burn the webs?
I have
Yeah.
a torch.
I have
Yeah,
my
I do too.
fire bolt.
I do have that produce flame.
What do you guys
That's on the
think?
I
Cantrip.
mean, I'm not walking
Magic
through
sword.
that to get there because that's just a bad idea.
Yeah, it'll at the very least it'll be difficult terrain and it'll slow us down.
I could put spider climb on everybody.
Oh, really?
What?
What does that do exactly?
It's usually for like climbing up walls and
A
stuff. But the
Spider-Man?
spider, yeah. So
Does it take? Is it a cantrip though, or does it take
It's
your?
a cantrip, so I could
Ooh.
just cast it on everybody.
Okay, what does it allow you to do?
Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch gains the ability to move up, down, and across vertical surfaces and upside down along ceilings while leaving its hands free. The target also gains a climbing speed equal to its walking speed.
What's the name of the spell?
Spider climb.
Well, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I understand what it says, but it doesn't specifically say what it does against webs. Is the question though?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
that's more
Sounds
like
like it's more of a power.
yeah,
that
that's
just
like
happens to
you
have the
can
word
climb
spider
vertical
in it.
surfaces and
Right.
things of that nature.
I
Yeah.
really want to burn the webs and pretty much try to set fire to some stuff. I
Yeah.
had this problem as a child where I
I
set
kind of
Wow.
fire
like
to
to, yeah.
things.
I kind of like to burn things too. To
This
be
is a
honest.
true story, by the way. Burned fields down in real life. It was an accident. It wasn't on
Oh
purpose.
my
But
gosh.
Yeah, I like
living
fire
up
a
to the
little
name
too much.
Phoenix. Yeah. But
All right, so
I do want
who wants to burn them?
to.
I mean, Sparrow actually has produced flames, right?
Yeah.
So that makes the most sense. I
Okay.
think.
Yeah.
All right, move on up.
I mean,
Well, I don't have to move close.
it's get as close. It's 30 feet, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So if you get behind me and Sam, you could still reach it. Looks like 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could
there-
reach way past the middle.
So like.
Yep,
you
something
guys
like
are
that.
fine?
Something like that.
True story.
Okay.
It's actually no exaggeration. Yeah.
try
I'm
and
telling
get
you.
the center of the web.
Now, out of
area there.
curiosity, Sparrow, just because we've never tried this for you, if you right click on the map, do you get an option for a pointer?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this.
Draw. Would it be under drawing?
No, it's actually a pointer.
Okay.
So,
By the way, you guys, I'm pretty sure there's like a wall or something there because I see it on my map.
Oh, to the south, you mean?
Right to the southeast
there's
of that circle, there's like a little broken wall bit right there.
Yeah, there's like a house or something there. A big
There's one
something.
past it too, on the to the east further off that road there. That's all I can see.
so did you see the cone I just drew for you?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm playing around with these and learning how to move them around, so thanks for your patience there. All right, so that's your cone of fire, basically. That's what I'm going to say that you do. So you start producing flames, The flames begin to burn and go up with a hiss of smoke and just some nasty looking flames. I wouldn't inhale that if I were you. And as that happens, you're going to hear a horrible chittering, screeching sound coming from inside the building. And
Oh, that's
as you finish up your flame producing,
There's something there.
yeah, how do I get rid of the pointers here? Remove pointers. There we
Yo,
go.
there's a freaking thing.
We get rid of that. We get rid of that.
Oh
that
shit.
thing's big too. Dude.
Oh,
my
it's coming
god.
up on us. Hold on.
Okay, you get a couple of these giant spiders come
You.
skittering out the
Purdy.
front door. Roll for initiative.
Look like giant ticks, right? Oh man.
All right, while you're
11.
rolling for initiative, I need a quick bio. I will be right
Okay.
back.
All we need, todos necesitamos. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yes.
Giant spiders too. They're not just spiders.
Yeah, I thought they were just spiders. Those are have like
Oh.
1 hit point. I didn't know they were gonna be giants.
Giant.
Hate spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in real life it would be a big nope.
Yeah, I'd
Nope,
be
I'm
alright.
out of here.
I'd be stealth and already gone. Yep.
Yeah, I would have already broken that guy's house and freaking.
Let me.
Oh. I wonder if Bounty's gonna be able to talk to that dragon.
I hope so. So we
No,
don't have to get
definitely,
burned.
yeah, definitely. I bet because
That'd be so cool.
that will be definitely the
Dragon
a
blood.
fun thing to do.
All right, I gotta roll initiative for Itador. I'd love to know why it
Good
only
roll,
does
good
it sometimes.
Yeah, I know it's very frustrating.
All right.
That was not a good.
That was not a good roll. I
Man.
gotta get rid of a couple of things here from the tracker. That's web 1 and web 3. All right, looks like Chrisma gets to go first.
No. Yeah.
Yep.
You can stay back if you want to.
Oh yeah, stay back.
You never have to move up, Chris. You have a bow.
Yes, I know.
Let the paladin get eaten.
Dude, can I just say, man, as a DM, like you're you're coming on a little like strong on the like palliate side, man.
I
Seems
knew
like
he,
every
I
opportunity.
knew he wasn't a fan of paladins. That's why I let you take it. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
no problem, buddy. I'll
Okay.
just be a fighter.
Okay, I don't mind. You know why? Because bless, baby.
Yeah, bless is awesome.
Just bless everybody and try to sit in the back as much as possible. Be like, y'all got this. You good?
And to be fair, you've done well. I mean, you haven't died.
I'm shocked.
Pick your target, Chris.
Yes, but from here I am too far.
No, you're
to
not.
sh-
You're not too far to shoot.
No.
You can shoot like 200 or 300 feet with a longbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could
Okay.
probably hit that dragon from here if you
Yeah.
wanted to. Don't. But you probably could.
Don't do it.
I
Rolls a 1. Thanks for the idea, Nathan.
So we're going to shoot the spider number 1. That is okay.
Because I think you can shoot up to 600 feet, and you have
Let's see.
sharpshooter, which means you don't get disadvantage at max distance.
Let's see.
Mhm.
That's a
Miss.
miss.
Oh
No.
no, dude.
Shadowbane.
Oh, gotta
Shadowbane's
send my
already low.
Shadowbane in first.
Ooh,
He's
I don't
already
know
He's
about
only
hurt.
got 9 health.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
I don't
I
know,
think I'll just
man.
bring him up to me, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna give him. I
Heal
don't
up.
know. Can I give him a heal potion? Like, how does that work?
No.
Yeah.
Drink it down, dog.
I mean, I suppose we could
Lap,
make
lap it up.
Yeah, but that's tricky because you can't just gulp it like a human in one
Right.
round. It'd be like, here's a bowl.
Yeah, he would get like half of it if you tried to like
No,
dump it,
I've
like
had to
open
give
his mouth
liquid
and.
medicine to my dog before. You
Here,
just put it in their cheek.
grab the maw and just.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
slowly,
I mean, if you want to do it, I'll allow it for
I-
the purpose of role play.
I
He's not going to
think-
be happy with you, but
Yeah, we're in the beginning of the fight. We haven't engaged yet. Really, that's what I'd like to do.
well, that would be your turn though, not Shadowbane's turn. So
Oh, well, that's true. So I'll just have
True.
him come up to me then.
okay, all right, Simmer.
Yeah.
So listen, you notice the turn order, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm just saying that if you run up, it's gonna be their turn, and you'll be the one standing there. I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm
it's
just saying.
interesting that you bring that up, my friend, you see, because as I was preparing to speak, I was like, I'm thinking I'm just going to get behind Shadowbane
And bless everyone.
and bless
There you go.
everyone.
Bless everyone.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's a good turn. Yeah.
Quarterback.
Actually, I'm not going anywhere, but I'm thinking I'm going to bless. Well, I feel pretty good about doing this right now, to be honest. I do, because I feel like these things, they're giant spiders. This is like owlbear stuff, man.
Yeah.
So
Two owlbears.
yeah, right. So I'm gonna I'm just gonna throw a bless on. Next up we got Sorensen. I'm gonna do Edgeldor, Sorensen, and Bounty. I'm gonna do my bless on there,
Okay,
and then
Nice.
chilling.
all right. Giant spider went. All
And
right,
of
I'm gonna
course,
roll. Who do we
nasty,
have up front
disgusting.
here? We've got.
I'm under.
Are you under? Okay.
I'm under Sparrow. Yeah.
So I've got one.
No
two,
funny business,
three,
Mounty.
four.
We're actually
I'm
just
gonna roll-
fighting inside
so-
each other.
So I'm gonna roll a 1d4 for
the
who it
most respectful way
attacks.
possible.
So 1, it's Sorensen. 2, it's Simmerg. 3, it's Sparrow. 4, it's the dog.
Oh no.
It is Simmerg. I'm so
I'm
sorry,
cool.
Of course
man.
it's
It's
Simmer.
okay.
I'm
I didn't
so
want it to
sorry.
be Shadowbane.
I am so sorry. It's not
Yeah,
me.
better than Shadowbane. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Look, I did this knowing I got more health
What,
than
why are
everybody
you
else.
rolling?
I got health potions, and if I bless people, they could do their work
There you
while
go.
I take it to the face because the DM likes it when that happens to me. So,
That bless is amazing.
and man, I figure if I throw it on, a few of the heavier hitters, or at least the ones taking
All right,
damage, and
so
mix it up,
this is
it'll.
gonna be interesting how this works. So
Is it? Is it?
Is it really?
that's a hit.
Yes,
That's a
thank
miss.
God. We
Thank
don't have to
God.
find out the interesting
All right,
thing.
all right, all right, all right.
Really boring.
All right, second spider comes out. Kick it.
Please,
Sa-
no.
Same thing. I'm gonna roll the same roll again.
Don't do it. Don't.
All right, this time it's on Sparrow.
No.
Where's Sparrow at?
Oh no, dodge and
hiding.
weave, homie.
I'm under Sorensen.
I'm dead.
All right, that's a hit.
No.
Now, there's multiple things that are gonna happen here. So you're gonna take
No.
damage. It
No.
automatically rolled your concentration.
Yes.
That's the concentration because you have bark skin on
Mm-hmm.
your wolf. Now you need to save versus poison to see whether or not this happens to you. Okay, you did save, so that doesn't happen.
Jeez, man.
Okay,
Goodness.
I think that's all that happens at the moment.
Kill it.
We have fire.
Sorensen.
Understand fire. Bathe in it.
Listen,
Got effect, homie. You're blessed.
yeah, I've got bless. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go for spider number 2. I am going to use my
Yes,
what's it
dude.
called my double turn guy,
Oh,
my
yeah.
Okay.
action surge.
Yep.
So here's my first go.
Yes, dude. Come on. If they come out.
Ooh, that's a
my
crit.
God, look at that.
Very
So
nice,
wait.
man. Very
Yes.
nice.
Nice.
Oh, look.
Oh, that's a
Awesome.
chunk,
Now-
man.
Yes, dude.
Now for my second go.
That was one.
Woo, get
Come
it.
on.
Nice.
Ah, yeah,
Nice.
boy. Bathe.
All right,
Death.
this spider is gonna, and it's gonna rear back, and its fangs are gonna clasp together a little bit, and its front legs are gonna kind of go like this, as it freaks out about what just happened. Bounty
Nice.
code.
Come on,
Bathe in the
Bounty.
light, my friends.
All right. So spider number 2.
Okay.
You're blessed, my friend. Bathe in the light.
All right. Thank you for the blessing. Firebolt.
It's a hit. Okay. Sparrow.
All right. So now I'm supposed to heal Shadowbane, right?
Hmm.
No. Yeah, with the potion.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Okay.
grab him by the
Just-
scruff, and you're gonna jam a potion in his mouth and chug it
No.
down.
I've done this before. I'm a professional.
Her
Gotcha.
RP.
All right, fair enough.
And it's heal potion is what, a D8?
It's.
6? 8?
I thought they were 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, 2d4.
Oh,
plus 2.
2d4.
Mm. Yeah.
I don't know how to do 2.
Well, next to
Yeah.
the advantage button, there's a plus 2, so you can just click plus 2
Oh.
and then roll your 2d4.
Nope, that was only one of them.
With the plus 2, so now just roll another d4.
Yeah,
Oh,
do the
okay.
same thing.
Mm,
Except
Well,
it wouldn't be plus 2.
It,
So.
it would be a. Hang on a second. So it'd be a 3
5.
plus 2 is 5. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I tried.
Oh, good.
So
Better than nothing.
down to 8?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Next up is Idridor. What do you want to do, Sir Dwarf?
Sir Dwarf hates spiders, but let's go for Giant Spider 2.
Okay, you're moving up right here, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. And unselect Sorensen.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah.
I gotta find him. There we go. All right, Giant Spider 2. Very nice.
Nice.
Okay, that killed the spider.
Yes.
And I'll give you
Nice.
a
Nice
DC of
job.
5 for stealth.
Yeah. Get it back in your stuff. Oh
Oh
my God!
Oh my God, dude. What?
You attempt to go into stealth, but the spider, as it thrashes around, whops you with
Scared
one of
you.
its legs, and you fall over onto your
Ah.
side, and it ruins your stealth opportunity.
That's terrible.
You're not prone, homie.
Yeah.
All
I don't
right,
have a spider on top of me.
Yeah, pretty much.
it's your turn, Chrisma.
Okay, it's just I don't know how
You're
to.
still on the same spider.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to try again from this side
Okay.
and shock with my lumber.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
That's
No,
a miss.
I missed.
Darn.
Shadowbane.
All right, he's
Okay.
gonna go for it.
Good.
That is
Nice.
a hit. Okay. Simmerg.
Come on, man. Get him. Finish him.
Do some damage.
He's going to poison somebody.
Oh, nicely done.
That's why I don't talk when I roll anymore. See? No
Good job.
RP. Thanks, man. I try.
Oh, it missed. You guys are getting
Yes.
lucky. Sorensen.
Yes. All right. All right, I'm going to swipe at him with my longsword. Come on. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, because of bless.
Yep,
You
that's
got
it.
it, homie. Got you.
Nice.
Oh, spider
Yes!
goes
look at you
down.
now.
You got
And
so lucky. You got so lucky.
clickety
Wow.
clack of fangs and arms and spidery nastiness, they both collapse. You have killed the 2 spiders that came out of the building.
Nice.
Yay.
Guys, we got so lucky, dude.
That was
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, can you tell us what we see there southeast of the house or ruin, dilapidated something over there?
All
Are
I
you-
can see is a corner there.
To
Yeah.
the southeast there? We can just barely, we can see that there's a building, we think.
Yeah, there's definitely a doorway of some collapsed building or ruins or something. I see
Where
that.
the spiders came out of?
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
two
Yes.
sides. There's like on
Yeah,
the.
at an intersection near the middle of the village, there's a narrow lane that winds up the steep hillside to the north. Directly to the south is a ruined building that might have been a store or workshop, and webs which stretched across the lane from the building to the trees on the north side of the road. So if you move up to like the move up a little bit.
Once we were clearing the town, why don't we just.
Yeah, I'm gonna move
One
the
at a
dog.
time.
I'm gonna move him up so that you guys can see what I'm talking
Okay.
about. So you can move up to here, give you a little bit of a better view.
Yeah.
So to the south is the building
Full of treasure?
that that the spiders came out of. You can see inside the doorway. There's another web just on the inside of the door.
Ooh.
And then you have a path going up north here, and then just to the east, it looks like a crossroads where there is a goes up north, goes south, and then there's another building there across the path to the southeast.
I mean, I'd like to
You-
check this out, man. Since
Yeah, let's just say that building used to be a store,
Oh.
possibly. This might actually have some
Maybe.
loot in it.
And it is midnight here.
And this,
Oh yeah, it's
this
about
map is
time.
way bigger than I thought. So obviously, the house you're in before is not the southeast building. There's obviously way
Yeah,
More to
it's
go.
more east.
it's about time to wrap up here, everybody. By the way, that's a good call. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
realize it was that
Good
late.
call.
So burn the web, go inside. There is a cocooned body in the western
Ooh.
side of the building. Body's all shriveled up and sucked dry, but it looks like it was a
Ew.
male elf at one point in time. There's some studded leather armor and a short sword in the scabbard at his hip. Also a potion of healing in a belt pouch with a little bit of coin. Let's go ahead and put this over here into the parcel.
Hmm.
Who wants the short sword?
I've got a weapon, so I mean, if it's maybe to upgrade for someone else, then
It's just a regular short sword.
Yeah.
I've got a long sword. Mine is a little better.
so I think we've all got
Anyone mind
better
if
than.
I replace the potion of healing for
Nah,
the
go
wolf?
for it. Yeah, go
Yep.
for
So
it.
potion of
Yeah.
healing to Sparrow.
Yeah.
And then just give the short sword to Chrisma. Who wants the studded leather? Maybe Chrisma as well. She's
Yeah.
always a ranger.
Okay.
Yeah. This is probably an upgrade for her. She's
It
probably
might
running
be. I'll have
around
to
later.
check it out in a minute. All right, so that's within this building. Okay,
Jeez.
nothing else in there.
It's basically where our story ends for tonight, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
a good
Cleared a lot, man.
stopping point here. In the ruins here. So those of you who are following along, we will be back next Sunday, same time, same place, 9 p.m. Central here on twitch.tv/Weave and Void. If you're watching after the fact over on YouTube, don't forget you can find links in the description text below to everybody's YouTube channels, Twitch channels, and so on and so forth. If you want to go follow Sorensen, Sparrow, Simmerg, and all the things that they're doing. You can also tune in to all the other live streams that happen here on Twitch. We've got tabletop, miniature painting, we've got map making. This week coming up, I'm actually going to be doing some 6 and 8 hour streams here on Twitch. We're going to be doing a lot of development stuff this week, trying to bang out the last of what needs to happen for the tabletop books that we're doing. So I'm going to be on Twitch just doing maps and writing and a whole bunch of other stuff if you want to tune in for that. Yeah, all those good things. Description text down below has the link to our Discord if you want to come hang out with us there. We'll let everybody say goodnight as we wind up tonight, and thanks to everyone for tuning in live, you spending your points this evening. Thanks for the new subscriptions and follows and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Just
Night,
wanna,
guys. Thanks.
yeah. Good night, everybody. Just want to remind everybody, no matter how much your DM tries to punish you for being a paladin, lights, justice reigns, baby. Blessed for the win. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
And you noticed all how weak I was tonight, right?
No
I
nerf.
think you saved us all, Bowdy, by toning
Right.
it down a little.
Distractions and stuff, you know. A lump here and there.
All right,
Fire-
folks. We'll see everybody
Wimpy
next week, same
firebolt.
time, same place. Stay
everyone.
safe.
Bye,
Good
guys.
night.
Bye.